What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Stanley parable. In the last episode, we did three
through this door,
of
Stanley
the 19
himself,
endings. So
that's
now
all
we've got
need.
5 done.
If I can make it through this door,
I
can make it through them all.
What? Would you just say that time? I think I want... There's like a bunch of buttons.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
In the mind control room, there was like, right outside, there was like all these buttons or something, and I think if you press them all in sequence, it does something. I could be wrong. So we're gonna just scoot along. Scoot along.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
You notice how they didn't like line it up? It's like
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
we
hoping
need to
he
fix
might
that.
find an
It's
answer
bothering
there.
me. As well as it's, oh man, I can't look at it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Wait,
But
you
his
didn't say
attention
that
was
before.
caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
I hadn't
What
said
could
that
its
one before.
purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Talking about books on the shelf and paintings, it's like, is that a secret?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Yes, I
Trying
did.
to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I'm gonna get it.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to... Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story.
Oh my gosh,
well,
dude.
whoop-de-doo.
He said, well, whoop-de-doo. Oh my lord. I ain't gotta be rude like that.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe he did, okay?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
3.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very
1, 2,
place. And as the
4
cold
up
reality
there.
of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright, so we were here.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to
Horrible
everything it
place.
stood for.
Everything it stood for. If I just walk out. You gonna say anything? No? Okay. Well, I think last time I was in this position, I hit the off button. But I think this time, I'm gonna hit the on button.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah?
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
What do you mean?
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm
Okay,
afraid
well, I
you don't
will.
have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh my
In the
goodness.
event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators
What?
are set to explode.
You're making that up.
eliminating the entire complex.
You're making
How
that
long
up.
until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
Yes,
what
it
a
is,
shame we have so
actually.
little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what
bomb.
precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Oh.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Sure.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna
Okay.
die anyway. I'll
Oh
tell
my
you exactly
gosh.
what happened to them.
You have
I
Rudy?
erased them. I turned off the
Erased
machine.
them?
I set you free. Of
What?
course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing
would you do
buttons
that?
endlessly and
That's
then dying
rude.
alone. Other times,
so
I let
rude.
the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the
What?
control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever
I
I
might
come
have
up
done
with
it
on
wrong.
the next go around will
It
be
says
even
2.
better.
All the
My
are all the
goodness,
screens
only
supposed to tell me
34
what I'm
seconds
supposed to do?
left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
2.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to
The
put
door?
some extra time
There was a
on
door?
the clock. Why
No,
not?
there wasn't.
These are precious additional seconds.
Hang on.
Time
Who
doesn't
opened that
grow on
door?
trees.
2.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
I have an idea.
Or did you just assume when you saw that
Where did I go?
timer
Where did 3
that
go?
something in this room was capable of turning it off?
There's
I
3.
mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen,
Screen to
clicking
screen.
on every little thing
Who
in this
opened that
room.
door?
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big
How do I
red
get that
button.
door to open
Or
back
this
up again?
door. Everything, anything, something here
4.
will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yes.
Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
5. Across the way. Don't laugh like that.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But
Am
here's
I?
a spoiler for you.
Or are you?
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away.
Why
to
was
your
the
death.
door open and
You're
now
only
it's
still
not?
playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Oh
To
my.
see you made humble.
Where did the door go?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
No.
So you
There's a
can't.
way to do this. I know there is.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Oh,
seconds
no.
until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to
Goodbye.
pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail
No.
life? Or will you let it go
Why is
peacefully?
everything shaking?
Another choice.
Ah!
Make it count. Or don't. It's
Fine,
all the same
open-
to me. All
Why
a
was
part
that-
of the joke.
the
And
door
believe
was
me,
open.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the
Well-
moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Well. I feel like there's a way to get out of that situation. That door was open. Did you see that? Well, that was another ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I feel like there's a way to get through that. All right, I'm a jump cut because I feel like there's a way to get
When
through
Stanley
that.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Are you mad about it, bro?
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Really gonna do that to me? Okay.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
That's what I wanted. Control.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it,
yeah,
Stanley?
that door opens.
It's your
What is
time
this?
to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to
Oh,
your
you
heart's
just do that to
desires.
tease me?
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
What
but
is
what precious moments each
that
one of
number?
them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means.
There's a number on the wall that says 142.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
14.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
2.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to
That'll
die
be it.
anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the
Erased them.
machine. I set you free.
Okay,
Of course,
not
that was
one.
merely in this instance of the story.
521
Sometimes
maybe?
when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Looked like it had
Other
a number.
times, I let the office sink into the ground,
that
swallowing
says 1.
everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Almost hate
But
to
I'm
see
sure
it.
whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even
No,
better.
I can do this.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know
do
what?
5,
To
2,
hell
1.
with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
5.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right
2,
now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button
like
to
there is
button,
something.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered
I feel like
buttons.
there is a way to get out of
these
here.
colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this
Incorrect.
door. Everything,
1.
anything, something here will save me. Why would you
Yes.
think that, Stanley? That this video
1.
game can be beaten? 1 solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution?
A couple
10,
times,
100,
actually.
1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time
Why
you
do you have to
fail.
be... You've literally...
Just you and me and the
gotta
witching
bring up the
explosion
fact
of
that I've
fire
been
and
here
metal
before?
over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again.
Again?
And Stanley died again.
Why you gotta be rude like that?
And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
I don't know.
Another choice.
Make it count.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Dang it. I could have sworn there was a way to get out of there. Maybe there's not. Maybe that's the whole point of that ending. Alright. Let's see what else we can
How
find.
long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
That's funny. Gotta be more careful with that time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Maybe not this time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It really is, honestly. Is this a door? Looks like it needs a key card. Alright. We're going across.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Wait a second. That's
I'm not
something
your
too.
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
All right,
someone you've been
here we go.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
No,
you
I
that
don't.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes,
What?
actually.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
Okay. I'll give you a chance.
Now
Oh
listen
my.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Do I trust him this time, or do I not? I feel like if I'm at this point, I kind of want to just be the rebel.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Maybe I did. Maybe I understood wrong.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through
Oh
the
my
red
gosh.
door.
Red door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You
I
want to
do, kind
find
of.
out what lies at the end of this road
A
you've
little bit.
chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see? There's nothing here.
There's nothing
I haven't
here.
even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
I like
Work
skill
with
trees.
Me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I
Tell
like
you
skill
what,
trees.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were
Oh.
before. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I do like this, actually.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
You
Would
know?
you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yeah.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yes.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
I don't
How
know.
did I know the game needed a third door?
I really don't know.
Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from,
Calling?
except that I felt it in my soul.
A calling
Can't
in my
teach that,
gut's not a
Stanley.
good thing.
Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Ooh, I like this. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I don't necessarily know what I was supposed to be doing here.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I'd love to.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Boot it up. Oh, we're booting it up. Oh my gosh!
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's
How
a
long
very
do I have to
meaningful
play this game?
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear
a real
once you've
baby.
been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Nope. 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 I don't like this. Dude, I'm not about to do this. Nope. Nope. You got anything to say? Bro, you're obnoxious, bro. Bro. Stop, little mans. Yo. You better stop it. You better stop it. Bro. Bro, this is so loud and obnoxious. Oh my gosh. Alright, nope. I can't do it anymore.
You heartless bastard.
That's a bad
because you hate
word.
babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's
That.
the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm
Spite
completely
you.
out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Okay.
Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh. Booting up somebody else's game. Oh my.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
Oh.
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
Okay.
Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Okay. Where? Oh.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
I probably won't have that.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I mean, I
Isn't
guess.
it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yes.
Diamond everything.
Diamond
yes.
everything.
Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Let's go mining. Oh my. I'm not going to be able to hop back up. You're going to have to help me with that.
Oh my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. Alright, well, we're down here. If I got that coal, I could have a light. Ooh, mushrooms? Right.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and
I heard
linear.
that.
Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
What's down here? Oh, it's
Even
dark.
the diamonds couldn't save this one.
Oh.
Okay, new game.
Oh. But I like that game. Okay. If you insist. Oh. This game?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Let me just finish cleaning up my mess. Oh. Just gotta clean up. Oh. Gotta just clean up my mess. Yeah, you know what? I'm done. That's obnoxious, hum. That's really obnoxious. Alright.
Ooh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I feel like
Genius.
I know this game.
No, actually, you know what?
Oh.
I think that's plenty.
Oh,
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these
that was
games.
my ride.
And I highly doubt you're
Have to
any
go down
wiser
there?
for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
What?
You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons.
I like pushing
I think
buttons.
I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long.
You finished?
Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
There's stuff down there. Oh. Like, kicked up some dust here. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Or am I? Yo, am I in a dream sequence? What? Whoa, what? Oh, there's light down there. Should I follow that? I think I should. What? Oh, my office. Look. It's my office. Nice. What else do we have to explore?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Ooh. Okay. Whoa. That was a couple more endings. Let's see. We did the explodey one. And then it exploded again. And a different game one. So I guess that's 2 endings. So I guess that makes us 7 of 19? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a completionist of this game, if you guys don't want to see me playing the same parts over and over again. Or if maybe I'll just go through and I'll like skip things. I don't know. Like skip the parts I've played over and over before. But I really like this game. It's fun. It's something new every time because, yeah. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen all the endings. So I'm at this level where I don't know if I want to like find how to get the other endings or just try and play it. So let me know down in the comments what you guys like, what you guys want to see out of this. And yeah, if you like the video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and subscribe down there. It helps me know that I'm doing something good and that there's people out there who want to watch it. So as far as this episode goes, that's all I got. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.